Sure. Hi, Rocco. What are kind of the, swing of emotions during a roller coaster marathon game like that just keeps going on and on?
Yeah, it was a pretty incredible day overall, with the tribute before the game to Mike and the way that the game played out. There were a lot of ups and downs today. Coming out the way that we did, and the perseverance and the way that our guys, handled everything today was truly amazing. But this was beyond a roller coaster. Wes knows all the roller coaster names that he names sometimes, and describes them to us in the dugout as the game's going on, depending on which situation's happening at the moment. But I'm not sure what he would call this one, but it was a heck of a night. I'm very proud of the way that our guys handled everything and battled.
The Matt Shoemaker performance, a lot of splitters. What'd you think?
She was awesome tonight. I mean, these extra inning situations are very difficult, and they're stressful, and there's not really much room for error in these situations. And Shu came out there and was very, very sharp throughout, and in the toughest of spots. And he came out there, and we needed a lot of things today. We needed a lot of big moments, but Matt Shoemaker, he owns a handful of them from tonight. He's a big reason why we won this game.
Rocco, this was the longest game by time in MLB this season. I'm sure you won't be surprised to hear that. What is the vibe, energy in the dugout like after 5 hours and 14 minutes in there?
Yeah. You reach the point where you go from, good to like maybe a little tired. Then you get that like weird energy where you start like doing and saying like weird stuff that you don't normally, think about or talk about. And then depending on what's going on in the game, you either find, a second or third burst, or there's a lull. That happens. Like, that's just when these games are so long that can happen. But, our guys were locked in. I mean, our at-bats, our attentiveness in the field, the way our guys pitched, coming out of the bullpen. I mean, as this game went on, we didn't lose any focus at any point, and I think it showed. We had a lot of opportunities. We put ourselves in spots to get those opportunities, and ultimately it paid off. Big swing by Miggy.
How is Byron doing?
So we got word that Byron has a boxer's fracture of his hand. So he's going to miss some time, obviously. For him, I feel immensely for him and what he's going through, what we're going through, but much more importantly, what he's going through right now, because this is very tough on anyone. I mean, we were talking about roller coaster of emotions, and having to deal with things that no one should have to deal with. What Buck is going through right now, and none of it's through any fault of his own. He's the most upstanding, hardworking, wonderful teammate and baseball player that you could find. And tough night, and I feel for him.